What are we talking about today?
We're talking about showing feedback.
Okay.
What about it? Why is everyone talking about feedback now?
Because the sellers are desperate now,
Mm-hmm.
and they're showing their hand.
And the buyers are not desperate. Yes.
And it's not good.
It's not very fun because I know you do too, want to give my sellers what they want.
Yes.
And what my sellers want
is feedback.
Instant feedback. They want instant feedback.
Yes.
There's showings at 10:30 in the morning. They're calling me at 11:30. What do they think?
Or sooner.
Do they want to put an offer?
Yeah.
At that point, that buyer's agent is most likely still out with their buyers, probably looking at other homes.
Right.
Not back in the office with another client. They're not immediately going on and putting in instant feedback.
Well, yeah, I think we have to realize that our feedback is not their emergency.
Yeah.
And we will get feedback. The buyers have a very low sense of urgency right now.
Yeah, very low.
Everything shifted in June, and now there's so many listings for them to look at, and they're not super excited about giving feedback. A lot of the agents are the buyers agents. They're showing 10 or 12. I showed to our Georgia clients, I showed 10 homes.
Yeah, and then I showed 12. So that
Yes.
between the two of us for
Yes.
one set of clients, that was 22 homes that we showed in a weekend. So there was a lot of inventory out there, and the buyers are not super fast moving. So they want to sleep on it. Where, in the past 2 years before June hit, it was like buyers were they were rolling over and they were giving away their firstborn child to get into a house, any house. It didn't matter if they liked the house.
Yes.
They could get in it, they were going to buy it. And right now, those buyers are, they're not
Happy.
They didn't like that situation.
They're not happy.
And this situation that we're in right now, this market, they actually have some options.
Yes.
We have over 21,000 listings now.
Yes.
And before June, we had
3,000.
3,000.
Yeah.
And we have the same amount of buyers, if not less, because those interest rates have gone up. So the buyers just aren't moving very fast. They're not giving their agents feedback on the homes right away. And when sellers are asking for instant feedback or even feedback within 24 hours, I would say, is too quick right now because it's showing that you're desperate.
Yeah, tell them about showing time and how it works so that they understand. We do have an automated feedback system.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
So showing time is a service that we use to schedule showings, and it connects directly to your listing on the MLS. And agents can schedule showings right there. And then after they actually show the home, it automatically sends a feedback request to them, both on showing time and in their email. And they do get 4 of those requests. So sends out the first day. If they don't get back to it, it sends out another one, and so on. So those are automatically sent out instantly. Does not mean that they're going to fill them out instantly. But then we also call, text, voicemail. And a lot of times those agents don't get back to us. And what do you think that means when they don't get back?
When they don't get back, that means they don't want the house.
Yeah.
Or they're not interested.
Yeah.
And so, we have to definitely look at behavior too, because that's feedback on its own.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it's important for our sellers to understand that Emma and I want to give you the feedback.
Yeah.
What we don't want to do is harm you in negotiations by seeming desperate. Because when I just walk out of a house that I've shown a buyer and I get in the car and I'm getting a phone call from the agent asking for feedback, or an offer, sometimes asking for an offer, it comes across as very, very desperate. And it can actually harm you because people start to go, why aren't they selling this house? And what's going on with this house that they need out so bad? So
There are also, I think it sends the message of, we're the only showing they've had almost, because it's like, we gotta call this person right away, see what's going on, see what they think. We gotta get them to put an offer.
Aggressive.
It is. It's like an aggressive
It feels bad.
approach, and buyers don't like it. Buyers agents don't like it, and it's just not the best way to go about it. We will do everything in our power to make sure you get feedback, because obviously that feedback is there to help you improve your home and improve how it shows. Because sometimes that feedback, like I said, from showing time, it comes in. we have that automatically send to our sellers if they want that. And it's
You
unfiltered.
have to be able to handle it.
Yeah, it's unfiltered, and people don't always say what you want to hear. But that's not what feedback is for. It's not to stroke your ego and say how beautiful your home is if they didn't think that it was beautiful. So the feedback is actually really helpful, a helpful tool to help.
It's an opportunity, right? It's an opportunity for them to improve on something that maybe they were overlooking or they didn't see or they didn't notice, or maybe we didn't. I mean, a lot of times we come in and we might say something and the seller, maybe you don't hear it or you don't want to hear it right now, or you don't want to change out those dark curtains, or you don't want to, you know, put improvements into the home. And then you hear it from somebody else and it starts to become like, oh, this is a broken record. Maybe we need to look at this.
Yeah, not only hearing
It's
it
harming
from
us.
someone else, but hearing it over and over and over again. Obviously, that is something that needs to be addressed. I've seen a lot of times that we get consistent feedback on one thing and sellers are like, well, maybe if I do this, that'll help me sell it. But it actually has nothing to do with the common feedback that we've been getting. So the feedback's there to help you. It's there to point things out that maybe you didn't want to see or you didn't want to deal with. But if you want to sell your home in this market, there are things that need to be addressed.
And we're here to help you. We're happy to give you honest feedback. You know, before we even get it on the market, that's ideal that these things are addressed. Not everybody feels they can do that. They don't have the time, they don't have the money, they have kids, they have pets, you know, whatever their situation is. And just know that it may keep coming up and become an issue that you might have to address at some point to get your home sold.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's why instant feedback is not always going to happen. And just know that you will get feedback if that person decides that they want to give it to us, because we do call, reach out, and leave voicemails. But if that agent's not going to call back, they're obviously not going to be interested in your home, and that's okay.
You're just wasting time.
Yeah,
You're not your buyer.
Yeah, exactly. We never want to convince someone to buy your home that doesn't want to buy it, because then you end up with a big old mess that you don't want.
Right. So if you have any questions about selling your home, you know, leave us a comment below on any topics you'd like to see, whether how to get your home ready. And we have a room by room checklist. We have all kinds of free checklists. You can go to gophoenixrealestate.com and there's some free downloads there.
There's also our buyer and seller workshops on there, which we are building out. And I think they're going to be really awesome for people to get this free information that really isn't out there anywhere else. So make sure you go and sign up for those. Check it out. Make sure if you liked this video, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that bell so you can get notifications for all our future videos. If you have any other questions or you're looking to buy or sell real estate in Arizona, you can reach out to me. My phone number is 480-334-7095.
Or you can call me, Michelle Shelton, at 480-577-8272. Thank you for taking time to watch this video.
Bye.
Bye.